as anybody here since RG3.
Goes after his favorite target on first down and has the ball 5 straight games.
Amazing.
Play action for Russell on second down. It'll be 3rd down and 10 unless a flag is thrown.
And a grab right there.
Pass interference. Defense number 10. Ball will be placed.
It's coming.
Play action again. As Russell, he wants a bomb, throws it into man coverage. Intended for KD Canton.
Why they're the best offense in the history of college football at this juncture halfway through.
Quarterback draw. Russell can run. This time he gets bottled up. And here are the must moments.
Keep them under 50 points today.
Russell over the middle, and it is a first down hook up to the toughest guy on this football team, according to all of his teammates. Another play action fake. Pass right down the hash marks for another first down.
Exactly how Iowa State was going to play. Well, they're trying the best they can to keep everything in front of them.
That ball bobbled and dropped. Davion Hall couldn't. Slant, almost intercepted. Oh, that was read by Nigel Tribune.
Cyclones.
Another 3rd down and 10. Play action again for Russell. He's looking for the end zone for Coleman. He's got it. That's a Baylor touchdown.
Right into the hands of the most lethal offense in football.
First carry for Shock Lynwood. And he picks up.
You'll take it any way you get it?
You have to have at least a few that just bounce your way to have a streak like that, and they did. There's a deflected pass, and Seth Russell lets it drop. 2 receivers stacked to either side. Draw play, and that is beaten in the backfield by Pearson.
Conditions.
If the fullback looks big, it's because he is. Although they'll take a shot on first down looking for Corey Coleman. It's incomplete.
Keep up front doing a nice job so far.
Now they'll try and run behind McGowan. Getting to the edge is Shock Lynwood. Breaking tackles.
That's as good as a decleater.
Little read option, and Russell on the keeper. He's down the sideline. Seth Russell cruises into the end zone with another Baylor touchdown.
More tools, and that offense just not firing on all cylinders with Cardell in.
Seth Russell and his offense firing on all cylinders as he overthrows.
A vast overthrow.
Wide open on an easy pitch and catch. That number for a moment. And they'll pick up a first down here straight up the middle with Shock Lynwood.
Well, what I love them affords them vast opportunities to do even more within this system.
Corey Coleman gets to the edge.
And
tackled out of bounds.
More opportunities to expand, but it starts up front.
Russell finds Platt all the way down to the 11-yard line. Coleman's in the slot left. He's the favorite target. Russell buying time, extending the play.
Got him.
Wide open is Coleman in the end zone. Russell finally pitches it. Coleman catches it. That's another Baylor touchdown.
An eligible lineman downfield, number 69 of the offense.
Coleman takes his 18th touchdown reception off the board.
Easy bounce to the outside. No one home for Iowa State. And into the end zone goes.
That has matched his play of being up and down.
This play blown dead before it starts.
Ball start. Offense number 9, not all 11 play.
Russell under pressure and throws it away as he takes him basically per play that Baylor scores. That's a backwards pass. At least it looked. 3rd down and 15 for Baylor. Russell steps up, throws on the run. That should have been intercepted. Nigel Tribune.
An eligible receiver downfield on the offense number 4. That receiver was
season defensively for Baylor, a game where they've taken the ball away at least twice. Quick hitch. KD Cannon breaks a tackle, muscles his way down the sideline for a
message or motto for this group: you can't get right defensively.
A little stop and go for Corey Coleman. Incomplete. Lynwood runs into traffic and picks up a yard or 2.
Leaving everybody else, and yeah, we've got some fun video to showcase that.
Coleman on 3rd down makes the catch but gets stood up, so now Baylor.
There's very few times that they don't win on the outside.
Well, they have to win now. 4th down and 6 after the Art Briles timeout. They'll run for it with Russell. A cutback by the quarterback. And he runs for a fourth down conversion.
If you're not, you can take a little break.
Coleman lowers his shoulders inside the 5-yard line.
Whatever he's got to do to get open, that being Corey Coleman.
Shock Lynwood, a little jab step in the backfield, picks up a first down. Lynwood stood up at about the 2. Levi Peters, Laquan McGowan in at that H-back spot. The crowd reacts. He tries to pave the way. Russell reaches for the goal line. A second. Baylor set to go. Quarterback sneak. Moving the pile with a flag down.
Lynwood, I think, the running back.
False start. Not all 11 players were set in the backfield prior to this.
For now for Iowa State. So now 3rd down and goal back at the 6. Russell with all day. Easy pitch and catch to Lynwood. A Baylor touch. Lynwood to the 43-yard line for
back. I wouldn't be surprised to see him because the turnovers are just killing them.
Pitch and catch to KD Cannon. Stumbles, but mold as some of the stereotypical quote-unquote Big 12 teams where they just spread you out, as they continue to do. And Russell takes a shot towards the end zone. And that floats incomplete past Jamal.
To do those two things as well. Well, this year they can push and they can shove, and I think they should do this the rest of the afternoon.
Look at Lynwood running behind McGowan. He's carrying a whole heck of a lot of extra weight.
Well,
a drop from Coleman. It'll be get lost back there. And here is Lynwood spinning for a first down on 4th and short. Lynwood to the 20s, both in the top 10 in the Big 12 in rushing as well. So they can wear you down with a bunch of different backs. And here's Jefferson in the game. Instead, it's KD Cannon making a man miss and hurdles his way out of bounds.
4 of them that have played a lot of ball and grown up an awful lot in Waco.
Here's Johnny Jefferson turning the corner. Gets a block. Out of bounds inside the 10.
Different times against West Virginia, he's put in one-on-one situations.
Instead, it's Jefferson up the middle. Let's see. Jefferson to the 2. Image on 2nd down and goal. Now it's Devin Chafin in as the tailback. He submarines and he pushes his way into the end zone.
He's a difference maker, someone they have to have.
Worst field position of the game for Baylor. Lynwood again. Breaking tackles, picks up a first, number 2 in America in receiving yards per game. That is one heck of a 1-2 punch. And there is Coleman tied up down the sideline with
Defensively, and just have not been able to do so.
Well-timed route to KD Cannon, right at the first down marker. Pitch and catch, and it's caught by Cannon and walks for the first down.
In this program, who's the difference maker? Who's the guy that you want by your side? They're pointing to this guy who can play running back, who can play receiver. I think because the rest of the pack, he probably enters it ahead of Russell.
Here he is again, out of the running back spot, close to a first down. Well, he's mark of 15. That's been broken. And Stedman Bailey, as Russell looks to sneak it for a first down. In 2012, Stedman Dale.
This system, you're going to get ample opportunity to do so week in and week out.
Russell sidearms one. That's a punt, and it's intercepted at the 10-yard line. Russell has all day to throw. Checks it down underneath. That's Gus Penning, and he's close to a first down.
Depth of the safety is a good 15 yards at the snap.
False start.
False start. Offense number 61.
They're going to have a chance at halftime to talk through some of those.
Lynwood reverses field. Gets to the outside. He's got some blockers setting up a wall. Lynwood across the 50. Seth Russell.
Green grass, other side of the 50. You're going to see a couple more shots.
He's got room again. Lynwood cuts it back. That'll stop the clock. It's another first down. By stopping the clock with 13 seconds to go. That gives the Bears a chance to regroup. And here's Russell for the end zone. Looking for Coleman. He just about had it right.
Focus was to score another 35 points.
Well, he starts off with a short hop here.
Finished the job. He was very to the point and very direct. Work to be done.
A little delay in the backfield as Seth Russell couldn't.
They're off the edge in a critical 3rd and 11.
Too many men on the field for the Iowa State defense. They get
Illegal substitution. Defense number 35, 5 yards from the previous.
Some of that physical intensity offensively translating here early.
Seth Russell, well protected, floats it up the sideline, and Iowa State.
I'm going to have a hunch Mr. Whittingham will use that as motivation.
Shock Lynwood bounces it outside, gets to the sideline. Flag down. We'll have
Illegal black in the back. Offense number 1.
They'll run it again. And Lynwood with another cutback and another jump cut. Boy, he makes
Play, but a lot of the unforced errors today with 6.
There he goes again. Juking out across the 30
Spot and so comfortable in every phase of the game.
Russell's pass deflected, so it will be second down.
Coming into this game, he's going to get touches if he stays healthy to shatter those records.
Gets stood up just across. But it's down to 5 now as Seth Russell calls for the ball. Play action. Slant knocked down at the line. Dale.
One of the more dynamic players in college football for the Cardinal.
Shock Lynwood starts off this drive up the middle for 5.
This tests your mentality to finish. This is a drive, if you're Seth Russell and you're Baylor and you want to be a championship team, there's just kind of it's enough. Let's go put in this game really out of hand and finish it.
Lynwood to the 42-yard line. Again.
Game conditions and knowing you have the game in hand, but finish.
Go route for Coleman. Incomplete. So Iowa State gets a stop here. 3 straight punts. And a flag. Officiating crew.
Ball start. Offense number 8 was never.
They're going to try and run for it with Lynwood. They won't get it.
As play caller, want to see that kind of energy go in the right direction. Starts here.
And it starts with the ground game. Shock Lynwood gets a block on the edge. That's Corey Coleman. It's a Baylor offense that averages 349 yards a game rushing. As they find the...
We're going to get to the places that they want to get over the course of a season.
Losing the football, though, is Johnny Jefferson. A giveaway by Baylor at midfield. Given up a point in the second half to Baylor. Just about has to have a 3 and out. And Shock Lynwood is brought down after it. Well, Zubin's second down and 8 now for Baylor. Play action and a slant. And the catch is made down to the 26-yard line.
Used today as any hand warmer I've ever watched in college football.
Shock Lynwood cuts it back to the 21. Lynwood again. This time he's brought down right at the... 3rd down and 5. A keeper for Russell. He is met. Let's see where they spot the football. Forward progress. That is in a quarterback. And he'll run the option with Chafin. And Devin Chafin goes right up the middle.
To Stillwater at TCU.
Stidham had a problem with a high snap. Did well not only to hold on to it, but to muscle his way within 2 yards.
Cleanup coming out of this. They're going to have to continue to progress by the end of the season.
Chafin picks up the 1st down.
That in there yesterday. And I think absolutely this is one of the 4 best teams in college football. But I will say, just some of their ability to finish, some of their effort in that 3rd quarter, their attention to detail has got to be sharper when the competition strengthens.
Stidham. They win when they're not at their best. That's part of being a team that can win a title.
And it's part of being 18-22. It's part of that human psychology.
Stidham on a rollout. Extending the play. Flips it into the end zone, and there is a touchdown for Corey Coleman.
Late in this game has not returned. His availability in Manhattan, Kansas.